all my people. Can I get a hello? I go by the name of Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, DigiWax Media. And we live at the Penthouse for New Music Wednesdays. Well, I got the pleasure sitting next to right now.
It's your boy Vinny Idol, man. You heard?
Alright, that's what's up. Alright, if anybody, don't know your face or your name, let them know where you represent. Where you from?
From the Bronx, man. Bronx, New York. You heard?
Alright, shout out to the BX, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Alright, jump in this interview. Let the people know how the Vinny Idol gets started in production. You know what I mean?
Man, I mean, it's. I could just speed up the story, because I started playing in the church.
Now I got you.
I was a drummer, started playing in the church.
Okay.
One thing led to another. I was a DJ in, high school, junior high school, doing parties. Then my cousin, he's already a producer, David DMX. So I was always around the music thing and had drum machines and samplers. That's what I was getting for Christmas. That's what I wanted to be, man. I was a producer. And so then one thing led to another, started doing around the way records, you know what I'm saying? Independent labels. And I met Super Mario, and then it was all from there, man.
All right, so before you met Super Mario, you know what I mean, how hard was it to get your beat to like major artists and stuff, like placement and stuff like that?
I mean, it was definitely tough, man, because, I mean, at that time, it was really like a lot of producers around, and it was really like, kind of sacred to get into the game as producers, So it was definitely tough, man, but, dealing with the LOX and me being the in-house producer kind of made it easy for me. So I like the cheat code a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
I know you, familiar for working with the LOX. That's my era, mixtape era and stuff like that.
Sir.
But how was it you, from your point of view, working with them? Because I'm a fan looking out, in.
Oh, man. So I was definitely hyped. I mean, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? And I just had a relationship with them, and it's just great working with them. It's like an honor. You know what I mean? All
right, what's the pros and cons of being a producer?
Ooh, that's a good question. Pros and cons, man. I mean, the pros is you get to do what you love, feeds the family, what I'm saying? Keep that roof over your head. The cons is you may have to wait that day till it comes up where, you can make this really a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just more pro, but that's basically what it boils down to, making a career, making a mark out here in the music game, and just that's it. Just keeping the tradition going.
Is being a producer like a competitive sport, like how rapping is? Everybody want to be the top rapper. Is it that same way with producers? Because I feel like they be fighting for placements. That's how y'all get paid and things like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's tough, but I mean, there's so many producers now, you know what I mean, and it's so easy. But it's tough, man. But I got my own relationships with the artists, so I don't even worry about that. I'd rather some new young blood come around. You know what I mean? Because each one teach one. That's it. Learn from them, they can learn from us. So,
nah, it's a fact. All right, so you was around the golden era. You know what I mean? So 2026, we got a lot of different parts of hip hop. You know what I mean? Different styles and things like that. What you currently love about today's hip hop, and are you missing anything from the hip hop when you was coming up?
Well, the thing that I'm missing is really the physicality of it. To be able to pick up a record or a CD in the back and see the credits, see people on the line getting hyped for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part I miss. But I love it because the Sonics. I like how the Sonics is, man. The drums are full of, man. It's crazier. You know what I mean? They made it kind of easier for you to, find a crazy sample. So I kind of like how it is now for dudes,
All right, so, do you like the newer rap, or, you like some of the older rap? Like, what's some of the artists you like out right now?
Man, I like all, of course, I got to say Griseldas and all of them, you know what I'm saying? But I like everything. Like I said, I'm a musical dude, so whatever Sonic that's knocking, I love it all. From the young boys to, I listen to the drill. I don't know too much of the names, but my kids, they be like rocking, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I be in tune like that, and, I just like the music, man.
But
I hate nothing about it. Really.
But would you say that your particular beat style catered to a certain kind of artist? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah. Because that's definitely what I kind of display is that style of, hip hop. So it does cater to a certain type of artist, like boutique, like a boutique rap thing. So
okay,
it definitely does.
So how do Vinny Idol get in his bag though? Like, how do you get motivation to cook something up? You know what I mean? Because we all human. Sometimes I don't feel like doing shit. I don't feel like interviewing nobody.
Yeah.
I gotta find some type of inspiration and motivation. So how did it come for you, like when it comes to production?
I mean, I kind of go through the same, I take a break sometimes though off the music, you know what I mean? I go hard real one time. Then sometimes I'm just in like, kind of like getting my ammo up, man. So I'm going around different, wax, drums, and before I even touch the machine. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, that's how I kind of stay with it so it don't get too boring, you know what I mean?
Now I got you. All right. Before we get about here, you mind dropping a positive message to the youth that might be looking at this interview, trying to do anything in life?
Man, don't let them tell you can't do anything, man. You know, you ain't got to be a super tough guy. You ain't got to be anything you don't want to be, man. But the world is yours. It's open. It's like the way technology is. It's like kind of, you should be doing your thing. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
that's a fact.
As a youngster, the world is right in your hands, man. You know,
Now, as a fact, all right, just let the people know where they can follow you at and support you at.
man. The real Vinny Idol, everything, man. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. The real Vinny Idol at gmail.com. You can contact me, do some business, whatever,
All right.
Word up.
All right, once again, I go by the name Seek, representing the Hello Effect, Worldwide Fleet DJs, Digiwax Media. We live at the Penthouse for New Music Wednesdays. Hello.
No, sir.